A few days later. Oh my god, look at this is his room. This is Malcolm's room. I love your sweater. It's so fucking fierce. Let's see. Are you serious? Malcolm, calm down first, please. How could I fucking calm down, Mace? You got back with that obnoxious guy? Just chill and listen to me first, Malcolm, okay? Ugh. Please? Ugh. Spit it out. Thank you. It's always a challenge to calm Malcolm down, especially when it comes to Klein. He absolutely despises Klein for what he did in the past. Not without reason. And that is the reason why I'm telling Malcolm about me and Klein first. Just promise me you won't butt in. Now I reckon I can't do that. Malcolm. Fine, let's just get this over with. Nation. Oh, thank you. So how did you two get back together? How, you ask? Realizations on both sides? And what sort of realizations would that be? Our mistakes and feelings. We both have our own faults and regrets that lead to our breakup in the past, and only now have we finally been able to really talk about them. Both of us didn't really defend our relationship. We didn't do anything during that time, and it's our mistake to regret. If only we had made a stand, then probably we never would have broken up in the first place. When we finally had our talk, only then did we realize our feelings. Or rather, my feelings were never thrown away, but perhaps sealed up? I was trying to convince myself that I didn't want to have anything to do with him. But in the back of my mind, all I really ever wanted was to be with Klein. I missed him. I think I still love him. More than I ever expected to. Malcolm is quiet, staring into my eyes skeptically. Knowing him, words are never enough to convince him about this kind of thing. But I hope he'll get my point at least. Have you told the other two guys about this yet? No, I haven't, but I'll tell them soon. Good. He's coming over here today, right? Yeah, he is. Good. Until then, I'll give my 2 cents. Okay. Malcolm seems calm, and I wish he'll continue to be until Klein gets here. No, Mace, it's the calm before the storm. He's gonna go ballistic on you. Macy, Mal, Klein's here. It was fast. We'll be downstairs in a bit. Okay. Moment of truth. I just want Malcolm to deck Klein and it just turns into a big drama. Please. Let the drama llamas commence. Hi, Klein. Hi. I reckon let me get to the point, shall I? I'm sorry about Malcolm, Klein. You know him. I whispered to Klein as Malcolm readies himself. It's fine. It's to be expected. Mesa told me everything that's happened in the last few days. But don't forget that I still absolutely despise you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sure you already know why. I'm just Mesa's brother. I am no counselor, and I don't have the right to dictate what he should do. Whatever his decision is, that is his to make. But, before I continue, props to Malcolm. He's a good big brother, or little brother, whichever it is. Respects his brother, but he cares about him. I dig that. But if you hurt him again, I will not hesitate to ambush and kick the living shit out of you. Mark my words, sonny. Klein and I stood in silence, surprised with Malcolm's words. We were ready for the worst. We were ready for Malcolm exploding out of anger. But instead, he lectured us relatively calmly. Malcolm. Thank you, Malcolm. You have my word. I won't hurt Mace ever again. Well, that's a little unrealistic if let's say you're together for the rest of your lives. I mean, some point you two are gonna fight again. Good. But I still don't like you. Malcolm headed upstairs without waiting for a reply. He didn't seem mad, and I'm thankful that he matured even for a little bit. He's still as scary as ever, isn't he? He is, but at least he's calmer and more collected than usual. True. Klein reaches for my hand and holds it, carefully pulling me close to him and kisses my forehead. His warm kiss lingers, making me squeeze his hand. This very familiar, wonderful feeling. Oh, how nostalgic. Oh, how much I wish to experience it again. Just standing like this, hand in hand, playing with our fingers. It's a serene moment, as if our emotions and heartbeats are syncing. It's so mysterious how instantly a moment can make our worries vanish. Cue Mel coming in and ruining the moment. Can I say it? I asked myself, without any doubts. I squeezed Klein's hands and stared at him. He looked back at me with confused eyes. You don't have to force it, miss. Klein, don't rush. Ah. Klein embraced me and brushed my hair, slowly swaying. I couldn't bring myself to ask him, but maybe this is a moment that doesn't need words. That we mutually understand each other. I hugged him back around the waist and softly whispered into his ear. Aw, you're welcome. We did it. We did it. Oh my god. We did it. Well, you know, for a game that started off being fairly ridiculous and not really seeming like what it was on the tin, it turned out, at least in this route, to be fairly serious. None of the other games I've played have really tried to address the fact that being in a gay relationship sometimes means people give you shit for it, particularly your family members, and that can put a lot of stress on your relationship. And I'm impressed that they even tried to do that in the story. And even though it wasn't particularly deep or complex the way they went about it, they still pulled it off, in my opinion, in their simple execution of it, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Papa Pantsu. I look forward to your next visual novel, because I will definitely give it a look. And I have feelings, but I don't know what they are about this game. I guess I'm just happy that it turned out well, because a lot of people thought it wouldn't. A lot of people kind of were like, oh, this game, what's wrong with this game, Sprigg? Why are you playing this game? And that's fine. It doesn't have to be to everybody's taste, but I think to those of you who stuck with it, that you'll agree with me that there's definitely something of value in this game. There's a lot of potential here, and like I said, I look forward to their next game for sure. Anyway, I mean, you may remember that I said that after Incolore was done, Dramatical Murder is starting up next, and it's still the plan. So I'll be running Dramatical Murder with Lamento. So I did not think that this game was going to take me 2 months to finish when I started it, I'll tell you. Because when I started it, I was like, oh, this is going to be really quick. Little breather between Dramatical Murder after Noises route. But a couple things happened. One, the most obvious, is I started Lamento too. Another, if you read my blog post on Tumblr, you'll know that I kind of started dealing with a lot more stress in my life, and the pace that I had started with Starfighter and kind of continued into Dramatical Murder I just wasn't able to keep up anymore. Like, at one point I was doing near daily videos, and that just turned out to be too much for me. Maybe someday I'll be able to do it again, and that'd be awesome, but that time is not now, sadly. But I don't want to dwell on that. I'm just really happy ending, not just in the game, but, you know, for us, for the game. Is that the right way to say that? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Anyway, I don't know how to end this. I have feelings. I don't know how to express them. But I'm really happy. I hope you are too. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye.